Good morning, you guys. This is me, Abhilasha, your favorite VRC mentor, and I am back again with one more episode of your favorite Hindu A on reading comprehension. Our daily reading comprehension exercise practice. The one thing that you come to every morning and make sure that you're practicing your reading, your comprehension, and such like things. Guys, if you have joined me for this session, then please do make sure that you have liked the session and also that you have shared the session among your friends and family. In the meantime, I'll also check if I'm live and audible and visible. ये भी देख लेते हैं फटाफट कि audible visible है या नहीं है. CAT-alyst पे तो stream कर रहे हैं. So I'm hoping that we are streaming. So good morning, everyone. Chalo, let's get started with our session. Fatafat shuru kar dete. Guys, remember to use AbhiCat Live to subscribe to your plus classes and to your iconic classes also. कभी कभी मैं भी कंफ्यूज हो जाती हूँ लाइव स्ट्रीम करते करते. अच्छा गाइस, बाय द वे, आज जो है वी आर स्टार्टिंग ऑफ विद आवर ब्रांड न्यू ग्रामर कोर्स. सो आई होप यू ऑल जॉइंड इन, you have enrolled with the links that I had provided. If you haven't yet, then do make sure that you join in so that you are notified at 5 PM that we are going to be having a batch. And anyway, notification आए या ना आए, तुम जरूर आ जाना. 5 बजे से आज नया कोर्स है ग्रामर पे. दिस इज फॉर ऑल एडवांस्ड एंड बिगिनर लेवल कोर्सेज, क्योंकि ग्रामर का पहला कोर्स है ये. Alright, remember to connect with me on Unacademy using Abhilasha_S. You can follow me there, and on Telegram find me using AbhiCat. Announcements. Okay, so 5th February we've had these lovely batches. Excellence and round the clock batch start हो रहा है. AbhiCat live use करके subscribe कर सकते हो. Also guys, the Unacademy CAT scholarship is happening. This is an amazing test. You have to just write 30 questions at 6 PM on the 6th of February. That's tomorrow. Referral code is AbhiCat Live. Unlock करने के लिए AbhiCat Live use करो. मैकबुक मिल सकती है, आईफोन XR मिल सकता है, बोट के स्मार्ट वॉचेस मिल सकते हैं, एयरपॉड्स मिल सकते हैं और 10,000 रुपीज के Amazon वाउचर्स भी मिल सकते हैं. सो there's lots up for grab. Unacademy स्कॉलरशिप तो है ही है. सो प्लीज लिखो टेस्ट को एंड डू मेक श्योर दैट you win a prize. Also, my favorite, the CAT Combat is also happening. We are going to be doing the RC special this week, tomorrow at noon. Kal 12 baje RC special है. So all my students, please make sure that you're writing this test. 45 minutes का test है, 21 questions है. कल 12 बजे. I will not have a special class tomorrow at 12 noon. So please make sure that you're writing this test. ये बहुत essential है. तो जरूर से लिखना. Our top educators have framed this test. So you will get like really amazing questions. So do make that effort. Okay, our iconic subscription is available for our MBA aspirants, guys. 6 months, 12 months and 24 months. Now you get the advantage of the one-to-one live mentorship here with the iconic course. So that's the most important thing. Do make sure you're taking advantage. You can get on an audio call with your mentor, clear your doubts, get your concepts solved, get your doubts solved, get one-to-one live mentorship. You can book a slot at your convenience. Also, choice of language, English or Hindi is also there. Our plus courses are also available, and we are having a discount over these also. So there is a 20% off on 6 months, 45% off on 12 months, 54% off on 18 months and 60% off on 24 months. तो 24 month का कोर्स खरीद लो, सबसे बढ़िया है. 60% off है, मतलब this is like humongous. अभी CAT Live use करना, maybe you will get even another 10% off also. All right, ask a doubt is available, guys, on the website also now, so do take advantage of that. 3 doubts पूछ सकते हो एक बार में. Choice of language है, और आप या website कहीं से भी पूछ सकते हो. So that's a bit about our announcements. Now let us get to our business for the day. Let's get started. आज का article Hindu से, let's talk about it. Here are some words. So subsequently means after something happens. So later, once something is done, subsequently we will do this. Regrettable, of course, is sad. Something that you feel sorry about, that you feel that you should not have done, is regrettable. Amid, of course, means among, in the middle of, in the midst of. Okay, so that's amid. Denounce, to pronounce, to be very blameworthy or evil. When you denounce something, you very loudly say, hey, this is not good. We are denouncing this. So there are certain acts by certain countries which we denounce very categorically. We say, hey, this is something that you should not have done. It's not right. So that's denunciation. Burnish means to make something smooth and shiny by rubbing it many times. So it glitters, it becomes very shiny. So burnishing. And laudable, of course, is praiseworthy. We have spoken about laud and applaud, the root word, and said that it means praise. So therefore, laudable, anything that's laudable will be praiseworthy. Tareef ke layak hoga. Okay. All right, guys. Very good morning to all of you. मेरे को पता है आज हम live stream कर रहे हैं on both the CAT and CAT-alyst channel. So please do make sure that you like the session on both the channels, whichever channel you are live streaming into, you are watching. Please make sure that you have liked the session and that you're finding it of use. Please also share it with your friends and family, because reading comprehension is a topic that is tested in every exam, whether it is CAT, CLAT, GMAT, whatever the exam. Question ye zarur rehta hai. All right, let's get started with the reading of our article. Today's article is from Hindu. Tomorrow again we will go back to Aeon. We are alternating with Hindu and Aeon. Here you are. One of the participants of the traditional torch relay. What is this? Guys, I think there's something wrong. Somehow accidentally I think I had deleted one of the sheets, so my fault. I was wondering ye kya hua hai. Anyway, here you are. All right, winter is here on India's diplomatic boycott of Beijing Winter Olympics. So a lot of countries have boycotted the Beijing Olympics, and suddenly India has also done it. And why? Let us talk a little bit about this. On the eve of the opening of the Winter Olympics in Beijing on Friday, so Friday ko open ho rahe hain, India announced a diplomatic boycott of the games. So we are saying that diplomatically we are boycotting the games. We will have nothing to do with these games. The MEA said no Indian official will be present at the opening or closing ceremonies of the games, which run from 4th of February to 20th of February. Hey, we are not saying sportsmen. No, we are saying only officials will not be present. So it's a diplomatic boycott. It's not a sporting boycott. The decision for an official boycott of the games, a lone Indian athlete who qualified, skier Arif Khan, will still take part in both the games and in the opening ceremony along with the support staff. So support staff and the only athlete will still participate, but unfortunately the diplomatic, the officials will not be participating. Followed China's move this week to choose a PLA commander as one of the participants of the traditional torch relay. Now that's very interesting. So they have a torch relay. The Olympic torch is carried from Athens to wherever the Olympics is happening. Now this time China has decided that one of the PLA commanders will also be a part of the torch relay. Now how is this a sporting event getting into a political army kind of a thing? That's very strange. The commander was involved in the June 15, 2020 clash in Galvin Valley. Okay, so that's interesting. So now this is a commander who was specifically involved in the Galvin Valley clash. So India se hai issue. He was subsequently given military honors by Beijing. So he has been awarded by Beijing also about this. The MEA said the commander's participation in the torch relay was regrettable. It is very bad. We regret it. It should not have happened. Until this week, New Delhi was considering having its top diplomat in Beijing attend the games. So till this week, we were the top diplomat in Beijing would have gone and attended the game. Now, no. Only in November, India joined Russia in expressing support for the games. See, so now India and Russia were supporting the games in a big way. following a meeting of the foreign ministers of Russia, India and China. So when the foreign ministers meeting happened, so India and Russia both said that we will support China in hosting the games. But now India is stepping back. If India, dealing with its own long list of problems with China and a continuing standoff along the line of actual control, had initially planned to not involve itself in the politics surrounding the games, Beijing's torch relay changed that calculus. So India had decided not to get involved in the politics that many other countries were doing that surrounded this sporting event. Now suddenly this torch relay has brought all of that into the light and has thrown that India's schedule and thought process all haywire, and now we are stuck. Now India is saying that we cannot participate in this game also. So the torch relay has changed that calculus, that thought process. The broader context of the selection of the PLA commander is an ongoing campaign by China to publicize, galvanize and highlight the bravery of the PLA troops. So China, in the broader context, China wants to say that all those who were fighting in the Galvan Valley were really strong, brave people. But now here is a, this is a sticky issue with India. India's statement of support for the games in November had come amid the US and its allies announcing a diplomatic boycott because of rights violations in Xinjiang, where minority Uyghurs have been sent to re-education camps. So US and allied countries have diplomatically boycotted this game because the Uyghur Muslims have been sent for re-education camps in Xinjiang. So they said, the US people said, no, we are not going to have anything to do with these games. And there are several countries that have diplomatically boycotted the game. But India was supporting till November, till now we were supporting. China first denied the existence of the camps. So first they said, no, there are no such camps. But later said they were for vocational training. So later they said, the Chinese said that we are training them in jobs and work. China denounced the diplomatic boycott by around a dozen countries. So around a dozen countries have diplomatically boycotted the games. And China said that's not good. Denounce something means to say it is bad, to mark it as evil or something that is very bad, which India has now joined, albeit for different reasons. Now these diplomatic, the countries that had boycotted, India has also joined that. And the reason may be different. We are not fighting for that human rights issue, but we do have an issue now. So different reasons, albeit means though, although. Okay, so we do have different reasons for this. It is another matter that Olympic Games through history have been inherently political events. So actually, if you look at it, Olympic Games have always been political events. Usme hai, kuch na kuch element of politics will always be there. For host nations, whatever is the hosting nation, holding a successful game carries the promise of burnishing the legitimacy of the government of the day. So the host government is very happy because they get to, put a new shine on their government. They get to say, oh, we have successfully hosted such and such games. So that kind of brings back that shine to your country. So burnish means to shine it very beautifully. The games within China have certainly taken on particular political significance domestically. So in China, for their domestic politics, these games are very important. They're very significant. They've become very significant. In the context of the country's battle against COVID-19, specifically because of the COVID-19, everybody is like in jitters. Will China be able to host these games? Remember, we still are facing COVID-19. Last month, President Xi Jinping noted that the 2022 Olympics would be the first international multi-sport event to be held as scheduled since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. So he's made it an ego issue. Look, we are the only ones who are hosting this event as per schedule. Now, this is a quip on Japan postponing the Olympics. But hey, that was very logical. So I don't know if this is a thing of pride, but yep, if they are hosting a multi-sport event and hosting it as per schedule and hosting it without any mass outbreak of COVID, then yeah, kudos to them. The underlying message is that the successful holding of the games amid the pandemic is another example of the superiority of the Chinese political model. So the underlying idea is that, yeah, our politics is superior than anyone else's, and that's why we will host these games successfully, which has been highlighted as a sharp contrast, especially with how the US handled the pandemic. So the Chinese are comparing themselves with the rest of the world and saying, hey, here is US, they've been totally bad at handling the pandemic. Here is some other country which has not been able to handle, and look at us, we are handling this so well. Last year, the IOA, International Olympic Association, added the word together to the official Olympic motto of faster, higher, and stronger. All right, so here the Olympic motto used to be faster, higher, and stronger. Now, what is the actual motto? This is the English version of it. There is a Latin version of that. And your task is to find out what is the actual Olympic motto in Latin. And tomorrow, you will tell me what that motto is. So, faster, higher, stronger, and then they added the word together. So, the Olympic motto is now expanded to 4 words. It used to be 3 words. So, find those 3 Latin words for me. If that is certainly a laudable aspiration, so if that is an aspiration that we have to be together also, we have to be faster, higher, and stronger together. If that aspiration, desire, aspiration means desire, it's a praiseworthy aspiration, we want to be together. It is clear that as far as the Olympics are concerned, the politics is never far away. So if you consider Olympics, politics is not far off, it's still entrenched within that. That will be certainly the case in Beijing as the latest games, both on and off the ski slopes, begin. So this is definitely the case in Beijing, where you do have politics massively entrenched within the game. So as the games begin Friday, let's see what happens. All right, here's your first question. I hope you understood the pattern and that you liked it. Let's quickly take a look. Good morning, you guys. Archit, Yogesh, Aman, Dishani, Dinesh, Krishnakant, Arya, Fez, Gautam, Garima, Shreya. Good morning. I hope all of you have liked the session. Nahi like kiya to please fatafat like kar do. Ankit, good morning. Come on, guys. Everyone, please make sure you have liked the session. Chetan, Nidhi, good morning, you guys. All right. So, which of the following is the main idea of the passage? Winter Olympics are very important for China. India is not participating in opening ceremony of the Olympics. PLA is important for China. The MEA is playing an important role in Olympics. All right, what is the main idea of the passage? What is it that this passage is talking about? Come on, guys. Hey guys, please make sure that all of you have liked the session and that you have shared it also. It's absolutely essential that you like and share the session. Let's get this show on the road. All right, so which of the following is the main idea? Fatafat batao main idea kya hona chahiye? I'm started. Ski slope. Skiing happens on a mountain, right? You can't ski where there is no snow. So where is the snow? It is on the mountain. So the slope is where the skiing happens, right? So that's a ski slope. All right, let's get your answers. In Winter Olympics are very important for China, but that was not the main idea. The main idea was that yes, India is not participating in the opening ceremony of the Olympics. PLA is important for China, yes, but that was again not the main idea. The MEA is playing an important role. No, MEA is not playing any important role in China. Eliminate D. So C and D we could have directly eliminated. It was just A and B that you had to consider and look at. All right, let's go to the next question. Here we are. Each of the following can be inferred except. तो कौन सा infer नहीं कर सकते हैं? चलो देखते हैं. China is trying to show itself to be superior to other sporting nations. Chinese government is using these games to spruce up their image within the country. India doesn't have many participants in the Winter Olympics, and Galvin is of particular importance to China. Which of these can be inferred? Let's take a look. All right, I'm getting my answers from you guys. Let's take a look. So China is trying to show itself to be superior to other sporting nations. I'll put a star on this and I'll come back to that. Okay, could we have really inferred this from the passage? The Chinese government is using these games to spruce up their image within the country. Yes, this is something that the passage has said, so we can eliminate that as one of the choices. India doesn't have many participants in the Winter Olympics. The passage has clearly mentioned it. So this one is mentioned. Now I'm again going to put a star on this. And Galvan is of particular importance to China. Again, this is something that we could have inferred from the passage very clearly. So दो options ऐसे हैं जो inferred है तो directly eliminate कर सकते हैं. Between C and A, C is also something that you can kind of infer from the passage. Sorry, A is also something that you can kind of infer from the passage, because the passage did talk about games being important politically and how one sporting nation ends up being superior to the other by being able to host it on time. So yes, we can infer A also, and therefore let us eliminate A as a possible choice. So yes, C becomes the correct answer, the one that we says that doesn't have many participants. Remember, sometimes something that is false can be the correct answer for such a question. Sometimes also something that's mentioned in the passage specifically may also be the right answer. So here we have something that is mentioned specifically within the passage, and therefore it is a fact and not an inference. So there you go. All right, your next question. Each of these is mentioned in the passage except. So which of these is not mentioned in the passage? Good morning everyone. I hope everybody has liked the session. इतने लोग देख रहे हैं तो please like भी सारे लोग कर ही दो ना. You know, I really love your likes, so likes तो बनते ही हैं. All right, Uyghurs have been sent to re-education camps in Xinjiang. The games within China have certainly taken on particular political significance domestically. 2022 Olympics would be the first international multi-sport event to be held as scheduled after the COVID outbreak. And holding of the games amid the pandemic is another example of the superiority of the Chinese political model. What is the correct answer? Come on. Again, remember factual questions में जब best चीज होती है वो होती है to find the distortion. If you're able to find the distortion, you will be able to find where the answer lies. So I'm going to suggest that you find the distortion. So each of these is mentioned. Uyghurs have been sent to re-education camps in Xinjiang, has been mentioned in the passage. So let me put a cross on that. Holding of the games amid the pandemic is another example of the superiority of the Chinese political model. Yes, that's also mentioned in the passage. So I will eliminate that. So now I'm stuck with two options. मेरे पास दो options बच रहे हैं, C or B. The games within China have certainly taken on particular political significance domestically. The passage said that the games have taken up, you know, a political significance domestically, but did they say that the games were happening within China? No, they did not. Okay, and therefore here you have something that I call a distortion from the passage. So I will put a star on this. Let's look at C. 2022 Olympics would be the first international multi-sport event to be held as scheduled after the COVID outbreak. Yes, that is correct. It has been mentioned also. Xi Jinping has said it, so eliminate. So best answer will be B here, guys. Okay. So B is the correct answer. I hope you got that. मुझे लग रहा है कि काफी लोगों ने गलत भी किया है, but hey, that's all right. Here, what is the tone of this statement? India's statement of support for the games in November had come amid the US and others. This thing. Oh, sentence is missing, huh? Let us complete this. So I've completed it amid the US boycott, US and allied boycott. So India's statement of support for the games in November had come amid the US and allied boycotts of the game. Come on, guys. Is it factual, opinionated, advisory, or angry? Waiting for your answers. Yes, correct answer is factual. It is very databased. It is very true. It is actually what the passage mentions. This is not an opinion. This is not advisory. This is not angry. Yes, so you got it absolutely right. Let's go to the last question for the day. Very quickly, what is the last question? What is the meaning of aspiration? Is it desire, predilection, famished, or revenge? Very quickly. So what is the aspiration of the Chinese people? Oh, what is the aspiration? Just the aspiration. Which one we don't know? Come on, guys. Yes, aspiration means desire, that thing that you hanker for. बड़ा अच्छा word है. It is hankering. I have a hankering for something. I have a very keen desire or aspiration for something. I'm looking at something. Predilection means liking. So if you have a predilection, you are already inclined towards something. You have what we call a pasha. पेंचेंट नहीं है, PENCHANT स्पेलिंग जरूर है, लेकिन उसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन होता है पशा. सो यू हैव अ पशा फॉर समथिंग. famished of course is very hungry. So if you haven't eaten anything for the entire day and you come home late at night, you are famished, you're extremely hungry. And revenge, of course, guys, you already know that. Guys, for today, our schedule is very simple. We are going to be having 2 classes. At 12 noon pe hamara special class hai, or of course at 5 p.m. we've got the grammar batch that's starting today. So do make sure you're coming in for that. Let's get your scores in quickly, guys. Aman has got a 4. I'm waiting for your scores, everyone. Quickly, give me your scores. Okay, Aman has got 4, Shreya's got 4, Sanjesh has got 3, Satun has got 3, Garima's got 2. Don't worry, Garima. That's okay. There are ups and downs. You will do well. Practice is important. Dishani has 4, Yogesh has 4, Ajay 4, Archit 4. Very good. Sanjesh, relax. वो झूठ क्यों ही बोलेगी. Apeksha has got a 4. Anyone else with your scores? Come on, guys. Let's get your scores in very quickly. Ankit has got 4. Aishwarya has got 2. Akhil has got 2. All right, that's perfectly okay, guys. Even if you've got 2, maybe you joined in late. If you did join on time, that's all right. Join again tomorrow and let's see if you can improve your scores. Remember, this is all about RC. When we reach that 3rd Sunday or the 4th Sunday of November, when it's time for CAT, that's when you need to be 100% accurate. If from now on you are at 50 to 60 to 70% accuracy, don't worry, you're on the right track. If you are not, guys, fret not. I am starting a course on reading comprehension also. So all you need to do is join me for that. Don't worry, don't fret. VRC का नया कोर्स 7th से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, दैट इज मंडे से स्टार्ट हो रहा है. तो ज्वाइन करना. बिगिनर्स का कोर्स, आरसी में भी प्रॉब्लम जो हो रही है वो आयरन आउट करेंगे. एडवांस्ड आरसी कोर्स भी स्टार्ट होने वाला है, 8th से शायद स्टार्ट होगा. सो उसके लिए भी आ सकते हो. So please be patient, take your time, don't worry, just keep coming for your Hindu reading comprehension, Hindu and Aeon reading comprehension every day. Thank you everyone, have a nice day. I'll see you at noon and at 5 p.m. for our special brand new plus class plus course on grammar. Adios mere amigos, milte hain jaldi.